Jurassic World Velocicoaster is an Intamin multi-launch roller coaster that opened at Universal Orlando's Islands of Adventure last summer to rave reviews. But does it live up to the hype as a pack leader? I'm Paul from Loop Theme Park Adventures. Join me as I share my initial thoughts on Velocicoaster. But first, it really helps the channel if you use your retractable claw to hit that like button, and you can be a clever girl by subscribing for loads more coaster content. Now, these are my first impressions of Jurassic World Velocicoaster. The Jurassic Park section of Islands of Adventure is already weirdly meta, being a real-life theme park area based on a fictional theme park which draws inspiration from real theme parks, or something. Velocicoaster takes this to the next level, with the story being set in the time period of the first Jurassic World movie, and Claire Deering, park operations manager, is opening an exciting new roller coaster inside the park's raptor enclosure, where guests will be hunted by the pack, much to the anguish and concern of Owen Grady. I mean, what could go wrong? Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt both feature in a queue-line video which sets up the story. Speaking of the queue line, once you've conquered the outside section, which provides fantastic views of the top hat, as well as sections which are mere meters away from the already iconic Mosasaurus roll, you navigate the indoor queue, which features Owen's raptor pack held captive in restraints as seen in the film, as well as a fantastic sequence where animated raptors literally chase the actual coaster train during its second launch, one of the coolest pieces of theming tech I've seen. The obligatory and slightly convoluted locker system follows, where all loose articles must be stored before you go through metal detection and up into the final section of the queue that leads into the station, and the station itself feels like something straight out of the movie, with huge windows offering views of the ride. Once boarded, you leave the station and into the first launch, which takes you from 0 to 50 miles an hour in 2 seconds, sending you into the paddock via an Immelman, a dive loop and a series of sweeping and twisting hills, before you hit the second launch, boosting the train up to 70 miles per hour and up into the 155 foot tall top hat. A huge pop of airtime as you crest the apex before being ejected again down the drop. A massive 100-foot stall follows before the train takes a series of right-hand turns and hills, including an S-bend that launches your bum from your seat, and then a mini airtime hill before Velocicoaster's big finale, the Mosasaurus roll over the water, which feels like it's doing everything in its power to yeet you to the bottom of the lake. A final banked hill, packing more airtime, sends you into the brake run, breathless and buzzing. The superlatives come in abundance when describing this roller coaster. It's an incredible ride packed with speed, airtime, switch-ups in pacing and fantastic inversions, all experienced in brilliantly presented and comfortable trains. The theming is on point, particularly the raptor chase sequence in the queue line, and the first half of the coaster which takes place in the paddock itself, zooming past the raptors and through vegetation in the process. It's a ride that starts strong and then keeps on getting better and better, with its strongest and most terrifying elements saved until last. And as insanely good as it rides during the day, it somehow manages to become even better at night. Put simply, Velocicoaster is an elite, world-class, god-tier attraction, and is well deserving of its status as one of, if not the most exciting new roller coaster development in recent times, and gets better with each ride. I managed to get 11 rides during my trip in a variety of rows, and it's amazing wherever you sit. Jurassic World Velocicoaster is a must-ride attraction for any coaster enthusiast, or indeed anyone with a passing interest in theme parks. There will be loads more content from our Florida trip, including first impressions videos for Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens and Icebreaker at SeaWorld, and a load of POVs and gradings to follow. So subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching, and be excellent to each other.